the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reckless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Morning Coffee. I'm Walter, and you're watching Kuntry 3D. And today we're going to look at the Tevo Little Monster again. But first, we're going to have a little bit of coffee and chat because I've been away for a while. Sorry about Thursday. Wasn't here. Had a band concert. My wife posted pictures last night. It was pretty freaking sweet. All right. John Max, Galda YT, Robert Reynolds, Matt 1 UK, 3D Printing Llama, Christopher Calhoun, Joe Paddock's in the house, and Philippe Goncalves is here as well. Good morning. I can't believe y'all are up this early, but guess what? You are, so here you are with me. Sweet. All right. What's up, Red Light? You up working already? John Cook, good morning. I done been having some coffee, which I probably ain't drank this much of the coffee, because I know it's 1 p.m. That's early. Well, let's see, it's, well, god dang, man. What's the deal? I don't know. Anyway, alright, so should be back now. Landscape day, I hear you. Ice skating lessons for the daughter. Sweet. Again. YouTube is being stupid this morning. Not wanting to work. Not wanting to work. I've got my bit rate set. I've got all that set. Everything is set like it's supposed to be. It's hitting where it's supposed to be, but it's showing video output low over here. And I think it's because I changed the friggin' stream settings again. I wanted to do the ultra low latency. It just does not like that, and you cannot stop it in the middle of the stream. So if anything, I have to stop the stream and start a new one, which sucks because I hate doing that. Yeah, well, maybe it'll level out. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. Again, should have left it the hell alone and not tried to give y'all anything extra. For all my patrons out there, I want to thank y'all. Hope you noticed that I've been putting more into Patreon, the patronage. It's early access to the videos, little snippets, that type of thing. I slacked on Patreon for so long. I got tired of slacking. So I'm working on that. Maybe it will level out and I get a good steady flow into Patreon because I just haven't and I need to. So there we go. YouTube still says the video's low, but OBS says I'm good, so I'm gonna keep going. All right, we've got a problem. Let me see if I can get over here to the other camera. I hadn't set it up yet. That's the thing. Oh yeah, there you can see it. Well, kinda. Try to get it to focus right there. Y'all see that broken wire? That's an issue. The problem is do I fix it Or do I try to get a new one? Let me zoom out just a little bit. Where you at? Where are you at? Handheld right there. Properties. Yeah, well, you know. You get a gut shot every now and again. Camera control. Let's zoom out just a touch. There we go. That's far enough. Maybe it'll focus. I don't know if it will or not. It's got autofocus on. So, let me... I'm trying to get all this done. There. So, you can see the... Get a new one? Yeah, I'm going to fix this one this morning, though. I'm going to try to get it to run. I'm trying to print parts to finish this friggin' Stargate. Playdesk isn't on here, but he sent the box. With the stuff in it. Let me tell y'all this little story. Okay. Hey, Sasha. How are you, buddy? Good morning, little lady. Scalda, that's the thermistor wire. Yeah, I was printing yesterday, and well, first let's tell Playdesk story. What's up, Britt Hawks? What's up, Sean Gould? As y'all know, Playdesk is making something special for my Stargate. Okay, I've been waiting on it. He was getting some electronics and all that stuff together. So yesterday, he goes, I'm finally mailing it. I got it all ready. I'm mailing it off. I'm like, all right, sweet. So about an hour later, I get a message back. Says, damn, that costs a lot. It was like 45 pounds, which I don't know exactly what that equates to, but it's quite a bit, because even $45 would have sucked. But it was a pretty big box. And he said, and on top of that, I got a parking ticket. So that was another 30 pounds. So I'm like, yeah, that sucks. And he said it was the first parking ticket he'd ever gotten. So there you go. He got a parking ticket while taking stuff for me to the post. But this happened yesterday afternoon. I was in here, I was coding, and I was printing, and I turned around and everything's just printing. Or no, the machine started making some god-awful noise, the Tevo did. So I'm like, what the hell? So I go over there, and one arm is just stuck, right? I mean, stuck in place. And I couldn't move it. I mean, I cut the machine off to stop it, and I couldn't move. I physically couldn't move it. So I reached there and I grabbed the carriage. I'm like, well, it must be stuck or something. So I snatched it up like that, and sure enough, there were burrs on the metal, like on the C-channel stuff it uses, the extrusion. So I get the little file out, which is still laying right here on the table. And I file it all down nice and smooth. I'm like, that must have been catching it, right? So I fix it, go back to printing, everything's good. Halfway through the print, did the same exact thing in the same damn spot. Stuck, right? I mean, just stuck. The motor stuck. It started making, it got off racket, so I cut it off. I freed it up again, and I felt the damn thing, and I'm like, it's not stuck. So let's try it again. So I hit it again, and it heated up. Heated up the nozzle and got the 215, started printing, and then it just quit. And I could hear the extruder clicking and all that stuff. So I turned around and it said 2,000 degrees. I'm like, well, shit. I hope it's not 2,000 degrees. I'm in trouble. 2,000 degrees it was. And then I got to checking the thermistor wire. So I reached over there and touched it, and it went to 115, and then I touched it again. And it's hard to show you, and I can't really show you. I'm not even going to try. Oh, come on. I got some more cable than that. I know I do. This cable's on the floor, and I don't want to run over it. But the little screws that hold on, and I can't really show you with this camera. I don't think you can see them. You can't hear. Let me pull this down. These little screws right here. These. Well, on the other side, where the actual wire was laying to begin with, it was catching on that screw. So when I was snatching it out, I was snatching on the wire. So I snatched the wire out of the plug. The wire's right there. I mean, all I've got to really do, if I can figure out some way to reconnect it, I don't know if I can solder down in that hole or not. That's the thing. If I could solder down in that hole, that would be great, because then I could solder that wire, plug it back in, and continue to print, maybe. We could find out. I don't really know. Good morning, Bob S. How are you, buddy? I do have a question, though, because I know I can see it on here. I just want to make sure that the sound is better this morning. You can hear me better, and everything's clear and not as muffled, and everything's working like it's supposed to, and we're going good, right? Sound good? We don't have that many of you this morning, and I know you're not awake yet. Well, it shouldn't be scratchy. It shouldn't be muffled. It shouldn't be moving. It should stay right with my face. I mean, you can see it. I know you can see the mic. So I moved it where y'all said to move it, and it's doing better than I thought it would in that location. I can't believe it's actually working as good as it is. So there we go. There is that. So I'm just going to leave it there till I go to take my hat off and I snatch a wire out of my butt. Watch out, red light. Well, I mean, as long as y'all can hear me, I'm all right. I mean, I know I don't have a voice for radio like Joel and stuff. You know, and I don't know if y'all saw it or not, or paid any attention, but Joel shot some pictures the other day, and he's at A&E and the Discovery Channel, so he's getting some opportunities that are really friggin' cool, guys. He really is. I mean, that's just friggin' awesome that he is down in Burbank with A&E and Discovery, and I can't wait to see what they come up with. I really hope it all works out for him. That's cool. I'm glad the mic's working perfectly. Now listen, my other channel, I've got 80 subscribers, so I can't rename it yet. The link's in the description below. I'm going to start doing videos on it on Monday. Okay, I'm going to start moving some of the content over there. I need to build some shelving over here. That's going to go over there. I'm gonna either, I may do it live, I'm not sure. I haven't figured out. What I want to do is I want to have a camera so I can go outside and I can come in here and I can cover both angles. I ain't figured out how to do that live yet with one outside and one in here. So I'm hoping that I can figure that out. But Monday afternoon going to be the first Kuntry Livin live, and I don't have any This is crapping out over here, but it is. I got plenty of speed and everything's turning red on me over here. It's stupid. It's like YouTube isn't taking it as fast as I'm sending it out, which is idiotic, but there we go. Yeah, subscribe. There you go. I'd be surprised if most of these aren't subscribed already to the other channel. But I want to do things like that. Things that we do to the man cave when me and Mrs. Kuntry are out and about and we're doing something and we want to video it for YouTube audience, or we want to, you know, let people in. Most of that stuff is not 3D related. All right, so I don't want to muddy this. And I mean, I know a lot. All right, buddy. See you in a minute, Scalda. I know that this channel, sometimes we haven't done 3D stuff, and that's the stuff I want to move over to that. Yeah, it is. It's inconsistent latency with YouTube, though, because this is working fine. But the cool thing about, I mean, I'll get to it in a minute, John Mac, but I want to move that stuff over to that channel. Okay. Not building 3D printers, thank you, John Cook. I appreciate it. Not, you know, anything to do with 3D prints or anything of that nature. Only the stuff that's periphery, you know. I don't know. I really want to keep this just 3D related, and it's hard. I mean, it really is. It's hard to come up with content. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I'm breaking crap, it's easy. I've got a collet on order for the hypercube over here so I can print. I've got some issues. You know, y'all know I tried to move the slicer the other day. Well, here, let me see if I can set up this handheld or this tabletop right here. I took it off the stand because I'm using the stand for the, what you call it over there? The, yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to put this over. But this is a benchy off of my Hypercube, my printed Hypercube. No chain, no nothing. That you see the stringing that's in there, very little. I mean, you see it, right? Same orientation, everything. It's all what I'm fixing to show you on the other one. I'm good here, Llama. What's up, Chris? Alan Moritz, good morning. But anyway, this benchy actually looks really good. It really does. It's a really good benchy. Thanks, Britt Hawks. Really, really good benchy. Now here's one that I tried to transpose the settings over to Slick 3R, Llama. And it's crap, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong. It will work. But god dang, camera focus. Damn. Piece of junk. Look at the bow. Okay? You gonna focus or not? It just ain't gonna freaking focus. That's stupid. Stupid ass camera. Anyway, you can see the bow. Okay? I mean, the bottom of it is crap. Come on, camera. Damn. Y'all don't buy these. I mean, these are one of the most recommended cameras on friggin' YouTube for streaming, and they suck. Tell you what, let's go down here. We go right here. Go to properties. I'll focus the sucker on my own. Figure video, camera control. Turn that focus off so I can focus where I want to. There we go. Oh, I moved it. There you go. Now, look at the bow though. I mean that's crap, right? Got some under extrusion. I mean just look at it. These were printed back to back. This is not like hours apart. I printed this one. This one is, and I got some ringing here. I mean, I'm not saying the damn thing's perfect, but I mean, look at the bow. I mean, I know. I tried to turn that damn adaptive fan off. I set the lowest speed to 50 and set the minimum time thing to 0, set the max to 100, and it still cut off on several layers. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Can you turn that off? But this is, I'm sorry, this is unacceptable to me. I'm not slicing things to print at I mean, this, I can deal with some ringing. I mean, hell, it's a plastic printer, you know? I mean, and I've got a little ringing up front. Okay. The rest of this is great. And then here's another example. Another example. Same thing, different filament, but same exact result, right? Perfect bow. And then Slick 3R or slicer again. It is really, really crazy that is that far off. And I tried to pull the same, you know, kind of got the settings for settings deal going on over there. That's just nuts. And you know, I'm trying to do a comparison, right? And I'm trying to get the profiles down right. For the Little Monster, it kicks ass. I have to tell you, it kicks major butt. Okay. I hear you, Brian. But yeah, Sean Gould, I thought about that after I printed the second one, and I'm not printing one right now. I could have. No, I copied that, Sean Gould. They're exactly the same code. I copied my start, my finish. All of those scripts were copied from S3D. So all of that code should be the same. Now, another thing I'm working on for comparisons Let me see if I can get this to be in focus here. I am working on a review video, trying to. Oh, look at this. Let me get in here. I hope that's coming through. And see right there? I think I know what causes that. The anycubic photon. The anycubic photon has that issue as well. And I think I know how to fix it. It's just a lot to fix it. So, this is off the LD001. I mean, this thing is crazy. Crazy nuts. It's hollow. Except for, it's really cool because you have to pay attention to like stuff like this. Here, let me turn this off. You have to pay attention when you're slicing stuff because these little dips right here, these little dips, they're not supported inside. So you have to put supports inside the head to hold them up. But anyway, so that's what I've been fighting the past couple days. I've got the Mark III over here is set up for a special project that only my patrons know about. I sent out a poll to my patrons. If you're not paying attention to my patron emails and you're a patron of mine, you really need to. I've started to fulfill some of the things I said I was going to do from the beginning. Okay, they're there. I'm working on it. I'm trying to do a little bit more so that we can get that done. And yay. Yeah, and it was SLA. Well, what do you call it? DLP? No, LCD. It's an LCD printer. I really want an SLA. I want the Peopoli Moai. It's a laser, and I really want to compare the difference between the laser and the LCD. And for those of you that don't know, yeah, Brian, I'm still waiting on electronics. Playdesk just sent it off. I was talking about it right before you came in. And not only that, now I should have everything except for some little clear glasses. I've got to make some more clear stuff for the chevrons. But other than that, I should have everything I need. Should. Just keyword there. Should. Thank you, Shawna Gould. But yeah, I think I'm going to try to just snip this wire over here, or actually just trim back the covering. And I may be able to, I'm going to try my best to get enough solder. Let me go ahead and get this heating up. Get enough solder on the heat gun, on the soldering iron, so that I can drip it onto the pin down there, and I can build it up so that I can re-solder that wire in there. But yes, Brian, I haven't forgotten the Stargate. It's laying right there. I'm waiting on parts. I promise you, nobody wants it done faster than I do. And I think I've learned my lesson in that too, is that before I start projects, I should make sure that I have everything ready. Because, and I was telling somebody about this yesterday. I get started and I've got everything to begin, and I don't have everything to finish. So it kind of gets hung up, and then they get stuck, and we just sit here, and everybody's like, "Well, what are you doing?" And so and that's the difference between doing things live and doing things recorded. When people are doing a project recorded, they can work on things for 4 or 5 months and you have no idea, or 4 or 5 weeks or whatever, and you have no idea they're working on it. And then all of a sudden, bam, they've got a video that looks like, took them 10 minutes or whatever. Yeah, doing it live, it's hurry up and wait, just like everything else. Yes, Brian, it does work. I did some, let me see right here, I think. Yeah. I did some... Let me get my tabletop back over here. I moved it out of the way. Make sure. And I haven't removed supports or anything because I'm just not going to. I did some Fun King heads, and as you can see, they're very, very tiny. This is the yellow that I did. Okay. And this was with the white filament with some yellow pigment in it. And it turned out really good. And that's the reason I haven't done these. The balls fall off. All of them. Every one of them off of the thing. That's why these aren't going anywhere. But, yeah. They work pretty good. The changing of the colors is fantastic on that. Play this. I told your story about mailing my stuff yesterday, man. I hope that was okay. Morning, Aaron Seeger. Yeah, no, it is cool, Brian. It really is. And I appreciate you asking about it. I really need to, is this on? Yeah, it's on. Okay, so this is heating up. We're going to see if we can do that. I don't know if I can or not. I wonder if I can move this printer over a bit. So that I can get to it. Uh-oh, I'm pulling stuff off. As long as it's not a printer, I'm okay. Yeah, that was a Fun King head, Llama. But like I said, it's too small. The balls on the crown just fall slap off. I mean, I can't even remove the supports. When I try to remove the supports and if you shake it at all, the balls just fall off of the crown. So they're too small. And I think there's supposed to be 4 points on the crown. I believe if I look at the picture correctly, there's 4 points. Your model, Riri. I printed yours. I printed a whole table of them. There's 15 of them laying in the chair right there. It was like 40 on the sheet. And I tried my best to it's alright, play this. Yeah, you did. Yeah. And when I showed it to Glenn, he's like, oh, that's Tom's model. Because it had 3 points on it instead of 4. So, anyway. I can't remove the support. So, what do y'all think? Can I drip some solder down in here and try that? Because that's really what I need to do. Let me see if I can turn this a bit that way. Because I really need this printer running. And it ain't running right now. See, the wire's already stripped. I don't even need to strip it. It's ready. And I know when it makes connection, it's going to work fine. Morning, HVAC. Glenn needs some support sometimes. Yeah, it won't hold on to your balls. What happened to it? Here, let me show you the. Let me go back over here to the picture. Where's my screen? Where you at? Mains, right there. Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to see with me in the way. Let me see if I can get it better. There we go. There you go. I need to focus that. Where's my handheld? Here. Configure video. Control. Don't do autofocus. There you go. But yeah, it was my fault. Andrew Seeger. Oh yeah. Yeah. Play this. I'll get with you when I get it. What's up, Michael Fox? But I think I can drip some solder down in there and get that to do. I believe I can. That's what I'm going to try to do right here in just a second. Can't see squat though. But what happened was on these little bolts, right? You can't really see them. Let me pull this down. Right here. These bolts on the other side where the wire was at was catching, and I couldn't see it. What's up, 3D Printing Minnesota? Couldn't see it. You're right. So I may have to run PID tune again, Sean Gould. You're correct. But anyway, so when I was snatching, it was like the motor stuck midway through. Yeah, Llama, I looked at that. The problem is on this clip, there's no way to get the pins. There's no way to get the pins to release in here. I was looking at that, but if you look here, let me see if I can show you. See on this side, there's nowhere to get the pins, and nowhere on that side. I don't know that they will push out from the bottom. I mean, if they push out and still, I mean, even still, soldering it's going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about it. Sweet, Michael Fox. Needle in from the back of the wire. Yeah, I know. I probably got something that could work. There's no wire left, Chris. There's no wire left in the plug right here. It just pulled it out. See, it just pulled it complete. There's no wire whatsoever left to splice. That's the problem. If it was that, then yeah, I'd just splice it and go on about my merry way. I'm not bypassing that plug. No way in hell. That makes it so much easier. And the other end of the wire is a plug-in, so then I'd have to cut it as well. Then anytime I change the thermistor, I have to take it off and splice. No, the plug-in ones are $5.99. I have one on the way already. I ordered one from Printed Solid last night. So even if I don't get to use it this time, if this works and I don't want to screw with it, then I'll have an extra spare laying over there that I can use. I am going to go get my toolbox over here sometime in the next couple weeks. I'm putting my toolbox in here to put all my tools in. I've got a rolling toolbox and it's coming in here. That's what I thought about it. But I'm trying also not to pull out the thermistor. I don't want to have to take the hot end apart. So if I can do this without taking it apart at all, that's what I'm going to do. And I don't know. I really, really, really don't know. We'll see. You know, if it was all about great fixes, y'all wouldn't be watching my channel. Y'all be watching somebody else's. Because mine's about the way you just get her done. You don't have to, it ain't got to be pretty. It ain't got to be perfect. Let's see if I can get something on here. The thing is, I got to be able to get the solder on here and get it down in there without dropping it on my finger. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. We will see. I know y'all can see me doing this crap. I can't read the chat while I'm doing this. So. Don't touch the plastic, stupid. Oh, come on. Damn it. It's almost there. Got to get it to critical mass without it falling off somewhere I don't want it to fall off. Like on my damn finger. Ow, like that. That shit's hot. And it splattered down there. Oh, I may have to take that pin out after all. Son of a biscuit, I didn't want to have to do that. Let me see if I can find something to take that damn pin out with. Yeah, kiss my... Brian Jorgensen. It's hot and rolled right down my thumb. It will go back in. It will go back in if you can get the little clip down there. It will go back. Let me see if I can find something small enough to get in there. I don't know. Hey, yeah, there we go. I might be able to use my tip cleaning kit. What y'all think? My old Repcord tip cleaning kit. I see you laughing at me, Brian Jorgensen. That ain't funny. I didn't find it funny. Shit hurt. Cut the back. Yeah, I thought about that. We're going to try this first. I thought about melting it down the side so I can get to it. And which way do these go in and out? Do you know? Because I just poked right through the middle of it. I wonder if I can do that. Strip it far enough to get the wire down through the middle and then just solder it that way. Here, let me do that. Let me just cut it. I'm going to cut it down the side. Well, go look. What's up, Ben? How are you, buddy? Not trying to break, Mike. It's already broken. Good morning, Mike. How are you, buddy? I'm working on the Tevo. How do you think I'm doing? But yeah, I mean, that right there will work perfectly once it gets back in there. And I've already rerouted the wire over the top, so I don't have to worry about it getting caught again. And we can talk about while we're waiting on Aaron Seeger to look up a video. We can talk about the mechanical end stops, because I was talking with my good buddy Chris Riley, and y'all know I value his opinion above, well, almost everybody's. Anyway, what's up, Larry Bibby? A weather pack connection to disconnect connection tool. That's what this is called, disconnect. What's up, print and play? Anyway, so what I did was, instead of fighting the mechanicals and changing all of that, I went through some iterations of, where'd they go? I've got them here. There's one. That's like the third iteration. I had them here somewhere, and I don't know where the hell I put them. There's one. That's like the second one I did. And then the fourth one I did. Let me go grab one of these. And the reason I'm not going to show you the first ones, yeah, there's the second ones and the third ones. I don't have any of the first ones left. I threw all them little bastards away because somebody forgot in Tinkercad to group the model. Oh, gotcha. A weather pack connection to disconnect. Ah, that's what it's called. There's got to be a way to do it without that, though. All right, so here, let me get my tabletop back over here. Let's go back to green screen, camera, and tabletop. All right, so instead of, what did I not? My focus is not quite right because I don't have it on autofocus. I'll just move the camera until I get it to focus. How about that? It's just not going to focus. All right, so let's focus it. Configure video, camera control, focus is on autofocus. Why are you back on autofocus? Save my settings. There we go. So what I did was I went into Tinkercad, which is something I, know me, I don't normally do. Here, we can blow this up so you can see it better. Let's go to here. And then I can turn on. Let me find it. There it is. Turn off. Oh, wait. Are you on? No, turn you off. Turn on the 920. There we go. Alright, so move this one over this way. Anyway, these are 3 of the 4 iterations. The first iteration looked pretty much just like this one, except for it I hear you. But it didn't have a hole in it. Okay? So there's that. This was the second iteration, and it's just as wide as the hole in the optical sensor. So it caught on the optical sensor. So then I'm like, okay, I'll stretch it out a little longer, and I'll make it thinner, make a flag out of it. Got the hole in the bottom, and everything looked great. It slipped down on there. The flag was too thin. The light or infrared or whatever was going through it or around it. Okay. So I was like, okay, I'll make it wider and I'll make the flag thicker, but thin enough that it goes through the hole. I made the hole. And now there are, let me go to cameras, turn that off, go back over here. Let me go back to mains and turn on. Where'd it go? Here. Turn you. I hate not being able to have 2 cameras on. Not enough. There we go. Not enough USB controller resources is what it says. I don't have a strong enough USB. Don't have enough. I've got too many USB things plugged in. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 just in that one port, and then every other port on the computer is taken up. So no, that won't work. All right, Andy Seeger, you didn't give me. It's an ATX style mesh shoving smart tweezers will do. One on either side of the pin. That sucks. Really, really sucks. Let me see. I've got a pair of sharp tweezers. Somebody sent me some tweezers. Those are not sharp enough. I don't think those are sharp enough to do what I need to do. Those might be. Might be. Y'all see I'm using my purge block right there. Let me see. Let me see. I don't think that's going to work. And trying to do that, I'm going to shove these in my finger. Which y'all would love, but I would not. It moved. Let me get my ripcord tool. What did I do with it? I just friggin' had it. Where the heck did I lay it? There's the box. There's my flags. What did I do with the ripcord tool? Let's see what I did with that. I be god dang. There it is. Hiding. Hiding. I will play this. I will, believe me. You'll be the first to know, buddy. Alright, so let's see. It's almost out. Almost. Not quite. I don't want to pull out the other wire. That's the problem. That won't go through. So let's see if we can get a little thinner one. Not much, but a little bit. Get a little better push on there. Nope. Not going to work. Not even going to work. Well, that sucks. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I can't see the crap. Alright, gonna need the tweezers to push that back in there because that's just not stiff enough. And no, that's not what she said either. Alright, so let's trim that off and see if I can solder that wire to the side of it. Thanks, buddy. What's up, app people? Need to open the tap. Yeah, I know. I understand that, but you have to have that tool, and guess what I'm not going to take time to do, because that's just not the right way to be. I got a new one on the way. If I screw this one up, I'll be without this one for a couple days, and then we'll get back to work with what we got to do. Alright, so let's trim this plastic off of here, which is really not friggin' necessary anyway. Just in my way. To see if I can get down in here to solder something. Getting there. Almost there. And if you caught the Star Wars reference with that, then we can all be friends. Come on, you piece of crap. I might be able to get the solder to get a piece of solder to stick right there. Don't know. We are fixing to find out. Cause I see ya. Take a piece of raw solder, like 1/2 inch long, jam it in the hole, jam them with the wire with it, then just whack it with heat. Should hold. Gonna want some flux too. Alright. Flux 2. Or this may be Flux 3. I can't remember. I know I bought one. Just messing with you. Duct tape and baling wire. That's right. Don't, you got to do what you got to do, my friend. Alright, let me find me a piece of plastic so I can dip this friggin'... Wonder where I could find a piece of plastic in here. Probably all over the damn floor. Yeah, there's a piece right there. That'll work good. Bend my fat ass over here and pick it up. Alright, don't need much, right? Alright, so let's put another log on the fire. Cook me up some bacon and some beans. Go out to the car and change the tire. Fetch my pipe and wash my old blue jeans. Come on, baby. Oh, I'm out of water. Let's see if I can get some damn solder on there now. I doubt it. There's a drop. One drop. Let's get another drop. I really need to clean the tip. I need to get some water. Because this is filthy. Ow. Getting hot. Ow, ow, ow. That's hot. Alright, let me grab some water real quick. What's up, Carl? Appreciate your help last night, Carl. I do. Appreciate your help. Oh, that's so much prettier now. It is. Now maybe. Maybe now. I don't know. Where'd my solder go? There you are. See if I can get some on that wire right there. Can't even see that damn wire. I can't. Absolutely not. All right, here we go. We're going to try. I'm going to try to get it to stick. I can't freaking see it. I really can't. I cannot. There's not enough light there. I know it looks bright as hell in that camera right there. It's dark. I can't see it. My daughter come in here the other day. She does some live streams on Facebook. And she was asking me, how do you even see? I said, I don't. God dang it. I cannot see that. I cannot see the freaking wire. And no, it's not because I'm blind. It's because it's dark. Let me see. Got plenty of solder there. Here, let's see if I can get some flux on there and get some. Get on there. I can get some solder to stick to you. I'll be all right. What's up, Christoph? Oh, come on. All right, so there's some on it. God dang it. Are you stuck now? Feels like it. Tell you what, I can check it. I can plug it in and see if I get a detection, right? So if I move you up, move you down. Let's plug this in. Right there. Now let's turn this on. Oh, where you at? Booyah. I have thermistor. I have a thermistor. And you're right. I'm probably going to plug in the hot glue gun here and try it out. But in the meantime, let's set this on the hypercube right here. Let's do this. Let's see if she'll heat up. See if she heats up like she's supposed to. I gotta move you back out of the way though. Yeah. Alright, so now let's swap back over to here. Now, let's see if she does what she's supposed to. Cut off the soldering iron. Put these over there. Make sure these go back. Where's my, there you are. Rubber band. I got one pair of these I use over just with my, the resin printer to get little bitty parts out of the alcohol bath. And y'all laughed at me a while ago. There's that piece of damn solder that hit my thumb a while ago. Y'all suck. Yeah, you're right though. The hot glue will help hold it on just a little bit. But if this works, I mean, at least then I'll have one coming in the mail. And that wire is completely out of the way. There's absolutely no friggin' way that it can get caught on anything. So, yay me. Alright, so you're good. This is it's holding temperature. So it's reading like it's supposed to. At least close anyway. We'll find out. So, I don't, damn, cut off the right amount of solder again. I'll be, god dang it. I gotta quit doing stuff like that. But I got me some plywood. Oh, I get hurt how? I was just joking, Brian. It was fine. It really didn't hurt that bad. It didn't touch me long enough to hurt. Did not touch me long enough to hurt. I mean, I felt it and that was it. You know how that is. Let's see if we get some plastic. Let's see if we get it right. This is a good test for my my new flags, because before there's absolutely no friggin' way that would have printed. No way whatsoever. It would not have stuck to the bed. And that's damn near perfect. It's a little low over on one side, but that's because I hadn't done the homing on it yet. I hadn't done the bed leveling, and I need to. The cool thing is, I mean, this gives me the ability to print one after the other. Something I couldn't do before. And see, that's why they make baby stepping. There we go. That's better. And this piece really isn't that important. And I know y'all can't see it. Sorry. No, Hardman. No, I'm not about to snuff, buddy. I'm going to keep using my vape. I'm sorry. Yes, Chris. Success. Yeah, that would work, Llama. Your first Bowden printer. Cool. It is alive. It is alive. And y'all never guess what I'm printing. I'm printing a disc. A 200 millimeter disc, 3 millimeters thick, so I can stick it on top of my turntable, because I got a piece of cardboard, but that is not ideal. So I'm just printing a disc and so I can lay it on top and put my prints on to dry for the UV. So, and believe me, I'm printing UV stuff because I need to get this, what do you call it, review. I've had this thing 5 months. It's time for a review of the Creality LD001. So over this next week, I'm probably going to be recording that. That will be a recorded video, not a live one. And no, I'm not going to, I am not going to do it live. I'm not going to script it either, though. I don't like doing scripted. I mean, even my slicer video the other day wasn't scripted. There was one part I had to do like 5 times because I kept going, you know. So I didn't do that. But I don't really want to get into scripted videos right now. It's even my interviews, as you can tell when my interviews come out. I'm not scripting that. That's just off the cuff. Here you go. I don't have a list of questions going in. Oh, Aaron Seeger, why would you take a good record player that actually worked and not listen to vinyl, man? I've got a lot of vinyl. I love my records. But the turntable I've got, it's just one of those little solar powered turntables. And they're like $4.99 or $5.99 on Amazon. And it's solar powered. And you're putting it in front of a UV light. I mean, how awesome is that? You're drying your part and turning your turntable at the same time. So, yeah. Oh, another thing for my patrons, and I know it's an hour into this. Tomorrow afternoon, after Fun in the Country Basement, okay, after Chris and I and Glenn get through talking after the stream, I am going to set up a Google Hangouts for my $5 and above patrons. If you would like to join, I will send the link out to the patrons. Just watch your email after Fun in the Country Basement. And it may be something where I can get Chris or Glenn, or, we can have a private one after the fact where they can come on too. But I want to do face to face. I want to see you guys and hear you guys. And I mean, if you don't want to, that's cool. But it's something I'm going to try to do every week that I'm available for Fun in the Country Basement. Of course, there won't be one on Sunday after Murph. Glenn will be traveling. I'll be traveling. Chris will be traveling. I still haven't decided if I'm going to go through Kansas City or not. I would love to step down into Chris's basement. I think that would be awesome. But it's adding, 9 hours to my drive. So, and I do drive every bit of it. So we'll see. Yeah, it looks like it's laying down some decent plastic. Are you stuck to the bed? Yeah, it's stuck to the bed, and it's nice and together and nice and baby butt smooth. So once I run the bed leveling, the G29 on here, these flags are working perfectly because they won't move. They won't go up and down. They will not move. They are tight on the bolts, and I turned them so that they're tight down next to the plastic. So the flags will not move. They will home at the same time every time. Now, I will tell you, I had so much fun. So much fun. Shut up, D. I had so much fun yesterday or day before. I can't remember when it was. Was it yesterday? No. Yeah, yesterday. I was sitting here coding, and I would wait for the print to finish. And anyway, so yesterday, when I was working on the firmware, once I got the flags done correct and everything was working, I was working on the firmware. That was fun. I mean, I kept crashing into the bed. It would go out of bounds. I mean, it just wouldn't do what it was supposed to do. And I was like, what the are you doing? I couldn't get it to do the auto delta calibration. None of it. So I fought with that for 2 hours yesterday trying to figure that out. Finally got it figured out, and it was because I had a setting in another file that I didn't know it. It's RepRap. You got home delta, you've got bed G, you've got your config G, you've got all that stuff. Is it now, Larry Bibby? I hear you, Aaron Seeger, but like I said, I don't do scripted videos. So even my ones that look scripted aren't scripted. So they're still, like when I did the slicer video, that was not scripted at all. Not the slicer video, the slicing for resin, that was not scripted at all. What's up, Edutech? And Larry Bibby, have I seen you in here before, man? I don't remember seeing your name until this morning. Is this the first time you've commented on one of my live streams? But when I did the video on the LD001, it was straight off the cuff. What's up, Michael Cassell? All of my interviews are straight off the cuff. And one thing I really need to get better at is beginning and ending the interviews, because I am really quick to leave. People, you got to go, man. Go to U-Haul. Good luck, brother. Good luck, man. I hate moving, dude. I hate it with a passion. You have commented before? I don't remember seeing Larry Bibby. It doesn't matter. Country Club, welcome Larry Bibby to the Country Club. Well, yeah, it was because... I hear you, Larry. I hear you. Thank you for welcoming Larry to the Country Club. But, Aaron, the thing is, everything is scripted, okay? Donation pop-ups. What? You got a donation pop-up. Where? From who? Lee Johnson. That's a new name, too. Everybody welcome Lee. I ain't seen Lee Johnson's name, but welcome, buddy. Hardman, what are you talking about? Donation pop-ups. Oh, yeah. No, I get you, Aaron. But here's the cool thing. Everything you do is scripted in some way. Oh, I got you. The donated 10 years. Oh, I do have donation pop-ups. It hadn't shown up yet. What? How did you donate? Did you donate to me? If you did it through Streamlabs or you did it through the YouTube thing, the super chat, then it'll pop up. I have pop-ups up here. Oh, no, that's fine, Larry Bibby. That's cool. Streamlabs should pop up. It's just slow. I do have Streamlabs up here, I believe. Let me make sure. Yeah, subscriber pop-up, it's up here. So it will pop up whenever Streamlabs decides to tell me that you did it. It will come, Hardman. It will come. No, they're there. Believe me. Yeah, Super Chat is faster, but Streamlabs should be on and running. I haven't turned it off. I'm going to make sure. Subscriber pop-up. Yeah, it's on there. Donate. No, all that's off. That's fine. Advertisements, all that stuff is off. Stream notice, that's all off. That's good. Everything else should be good. Yeah, you should be good. It should come up. All right, so Lee is new. So everybody welcome Lee. Appreciate y'all. Welcome to the Country Club, Lee Johnson. Appreciate you being here. Fan of anything's here. How are you? What's up, Don? Welcome. Good morning. But back to Aaron's point. Everything you do is scripted, okay? And I know that it doesn't look like that, but before this show comes on, what's up, Tim Frank? How are you, buddy? Before this show comes on, and Hardman, if it doesn't come up, thank you, buddy. I appreciate the $10. I really do. Thank you very much. And Streamlabs is immediate, and I hadn't even gotten an email about it either. So normally I get an email like immediately, and I haven't seen an email either. I'll tell you in a second. Yeah, I haven't gotten anything from I haven't seen hide nor hair of it. New comments. I don't got an email for it yet. So, no, I get it. I understand. I do. But, anywho, back to Aaron. Everything is scripted, man. I mean, even these, I try to think about a topic before I get on. Sometimes I don't. I mean, y'all have seen my streams. Y'all know sometimes I don't have a damn thing planned. But I appreciate that, Hardman. I do, man. Every donation helps. I just bought a new subscription this morning. I'm going to go to a different cellular carrier for my internet. And the reason being is because I got a warning from Cricket saying, hey, you're using that as a hotspot and that's against the rules. And I called them and said, no, I'm not. Quit telling me I am. I'm not. And they said, well, you know, we'll see. Do it. Carl, do it. It's the exact same price. It's $60 a month. I pay $60 a month for cell service just to have internet over here. Well, good internet over here. So, and this internet over here is much better than my internet at home. So with the patrons and the donations through YouTube, with the new makerspace over here, Echo, turn off studio. With the new makerspace over here, I just about break even. Just about break even on the light bill that I have to pay, and it hadn't hit summertime yet, so you know that's okay. But we'll see. Oh, what?
Incoming call from 877-713.
Echo.
50.
Hang up. So, yeah, with Patreon, and there comes the Streamlab. Oh crap, dude! Oh, thanks, buddy. I don't know what Streamlabs is doing today though. I'm logged in. Normally it's faster than that. Let me go make sure I don't want OBS. There it comes.
Then this should be 1/3 of the first month building grinning face with big eyes.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
We don't care. Don, if you do that again, dude, I'm gonna cut it off. I promise you, I'm gonna take it off. We've asked you 1,000 times. Anywho, thank you again, Hardman. I appreciate that, my friend. I do. I don't know what SEK stands for. What is SEK? What is that? Tell me what that is. While I'm still talking to Aaron. Yeah, I watched James's video on the bearings. That's pretty cool. Swedish krona. Swedish krona. Okay. What's up, Clint? How are you, buddy? The problem is, Llama, that my I need to do this. Let me just. There we go. And turn the mic off. But the problem with that is this is in the man cave and it really wouldn't matter. But thank you again, Hardman. Appreciate it. All of it's appreciated. Every bit of it. But as far as scripted stuff, I try not to, because I don't want to say it's more natural, because you can still cut stuff together when you're doing things. You know, you've watched Ivan's videos, okay? That last, I don't know if you've seen Ivan Miranda's last video with when he finalizes his router, his CNC. But that little clip where he does the walk around, dude, that was freaking awesome. I love that. I love that. I hear you, Aaron. But that was awesome. I mean, that was just cool to do, you know? And I know it was for him to cut all that together. That's awesome. Dude, scripted, but he can't read. I hear you. Hell, I can't read either. What'd you say? I don't know why that didn't go through. Yeah, it was. But the video was awesome, too. That was the cool thing. The little walk around where he drops the parts on the table. That was a cool little clip, man. I was going to tell him when him and JT went live earlier, but of course they didn't mean to go live, so that didn't work out so good. It was cool. Now, yeah, the thing is, like Glenn said, and I don't know if you're a Patreon at Glenn's or not. I am. But he put out a Patreon note and he was talking about it. I don't practice that with anybody. I asked them, say, hey, would you be willing to do an interview later? Sure. Okay. And the guy from Delta Maker, which we can talk about because it really hadn't been on since I released that either. Yeah, we got 43 minutes. We can talk about Delta Maker here in just a minute if you watch that video. And I appreciate all the comments on those too. But I don't rehearse. The guy from Delta Maker's like, okay, can I have a list of questions you're going to ask first? I'm like, nope. Don't have any idea what I'm going to ask you. I'll figure it out when I get up here. Not my cup of tea. I want it to be natural. I want you to be able to tell me about your product. I don't want to go in just with a set number of questions. If you lead me to another question, then great. If you don't, then you're not pushing me for your interview. You know? I have another one coming out. I think it's tomorrow. If you're a Patreon, $5 or above, you got to see it early. Yeah, this old Tony, I like watching this old Tony's videos too. There's a few people. I watch Alex Steele, man. That young dude is... One, he's a wizard at making videos. I mean, his videos rock. But just being a blacksmith, dude, it's always appealed to me. It's always been one of those things where I really want to friggin' try that. Kuntry Livin channel. Link is in the description. Yeah, never know. Here, let me pop it up here. But I've already got some videos that I would like to release on Kuntry Livin. Now, they're not... They were done before this YouTube channel. Yeah. There's the channel. If you haven't subscribed, go over there and subscribe because I'm going to be putting some side content over there. It's going to be different stuff. But I've got some video of like mudding. I've got some video in the woods where we do some sand hopping. I want to put over there. I've got some drone video I want to put out. My drone review for the... I'm going to do live, I think. Why is he plowing your yard, though? I'm also going to do some vape reviews over there because, like, I just bought this tank the other day. We're going to review this tank, and I'm going to call this company because I ain't happy yet. The flavor's good, but this the locking mechanism they have up top is so wonky. You've been watching for it? It's coming, Michael Fox. I've been so busy with this channel, I haven't done anything. All right, I'm getting to the place where this thing hangs up. Where it's hung up every time. And I'm still holding. Good temperature. Sweet. Oh, dang it. Oh. You're just talking about snow plowing. I was thinking plowing like herring up for a garden. You've been watching for the link or you've been watching for some content? Which one? Llama's up in one of those snooty places like Connecticut or Rhode Island or Vermont or somewhere like that. Yeah, see? He's in one of them I'm better than you states. Oh, content. It's coming, Michael Fox. Believe me. There's just... Don't get me wrong. That one's not going to have near the content this one has. I'll tell you that right now. And then sometimes it may have a little more because there's a lot of crap that I do that... Just, anyway, stuff I want to put on there. I mean, really. I've got stuff I've got to do in my yard. Need to cut some trees up. Fix a septic tank. Got to do all that stuff. It's called Kuntry Livin for a reason. And it ain't because we live pretty. You're absolutely cold and miserable. There's no doubt about it. But, oh, it's a great place to live. I love it. I love my neighbors. We just love each other. And yeah, shut up. What's up, David Littau? How are you, my friend? Frozen state of Wisconsin. I hear you. I'm hoping that it warms up in Goshen, Indiana while we're there. We are leaving in 25 days. 25 days I will be on the road. A lot of stuff between now and then is going to be working on stuff for Murph. Okay, I've got some prints I need to do. I've got to get the Hypercube in jam up order. I've got to get the i3, the Kuntry bow out. I've got a switch. I need to print a switch box. I need to get that switch hooked up and put on there because nobody wants me bringing, well, they didn't care last year either, and they probably won't care this year. But I need to get the switch hooked up. I need to get all the wiring redone because that thing prints like a beast. I need to figure out, and I may be able to do it by downloading go ahead and printing a new Prusa box like I did for the Alien. Print another Prusa box and put it on the front of this because now they have the Bear connectors, the Bear things that will hold it on to the front of my better than what this one is. So may do that. Got all of that to do in the next 25 days. So I've got to clean my desk off because right now it is a friggin' mess. I was working on some prints yesterday. I've got prints I've got to work on here. Don't know if you saw it or not. I did one of the pillars of the community on Twitter, and I put the Kuntry 3D logo on it. The bear is stuck. I've been trying to print parts and can't get either friggin' printer to print. That's the problem, Scalda. I really want the Bear printing stuff now, but I'm trying to print things for the Bear, and the Tevo goes down. This one doesn't want to work with Slick 3R Prusa Edition. So, that's just the way it is. All right, let me go to Thingiverse. I think I have. Let me sign in. Yeah, no, I mean, it's fine. It's no big deal. Let me go to My Things. And go right here to this one. If y'all want to print your own Kuntry 3D pillar, here it is. There's the pillar I did. And what's his name? Bugman? I forgot. Yeah, Bugman 140. Did it? What's his name? His name is, crap. Forgot what his name was. What's his name on Twitter? Anybody? But yeah, I took my pillar and put my cowboy hat on top of it. And somebody said I should have put the Kuntry 3D head on it, and I might do that. But I like the little cowboy hat. It's simple. It's pretty clean, and it'll print pretty good on the pillar. Print it in marble filament, and you'll be fantastic. It'll be pretty. How about that? I need to print one. I've got some marble filament right here that I'm gonna try out. And we have some good stuff coming, guys. We really do. It just everything's Nick Dimelo, that's it. Dimelo, however you say it. But the problem is at Murph time everything just kind of stops for Murph. So we're going to do Murph and then we'll get back on everything else that goes along with it. I may work on the Stargate some more before Murph. I'm not sure. I've got, 3 weeks? Yeah, 3 weeks, 25 days. So 3 weeks and 4 days to get everything ready to go to Murph. It takes time. I mean, it just takes time. That's the only thing. So, yeah, they also have some of the smartest politicians too, right, Llama? 28 days to your birthday. Are you coming to Murph to celebrate? Is that your birthday present to yourself? Should be. Should be. And we're gonna go through on the Kuntry Livin channel for those of you that vape, and I know there's some of you out there. I will bring the stuff over here and we'll mix up some juice. I'll show you how to mix it, how this works out, how it's so much cheaper. So much cheaper. Yeah, it was really funny, Alan, you're talking about, oh, and I was going to tell anybody that's in the London area. My daughter's in London. I think she has a Kuntry 3D sticker with her. I believe. I'm not sure. Didn't ask her. She might have run off and forgot them. But yeah, it's got to clean my desk off. I got to get everything ready. The big 5-0, sweet, Alan, sweet man. I don't have but about 4 years left to get there. Four and a little bit. Going from old to friggin' old. I hear you. Happy birthday to your wife, belated, Michael Cassell. Happy belated birthday. So, you cooled off yet? Yeah, all right. Yeah, I really got to get this place organized. Use the small pocket size. And see, we looked at one of those yesterday for my wife, but it uses that salt. We're not doing that shit. No. That's ridiculous. You're missing Wyoming because it's way better than Wisconsin. They're both too damn cold. But anyway, we got a message from my daughter yesterday morning. She's like, shows a picture of a plane and she says, plane to London. We're like, you're going to London? She's like, yep. Her and 3 of her friends just decided to go to London. I'm like, glad you have the money to go to friggin' London. Where the hell did you get the money? Because I ain't giving you enough to go to friggin' London. I send her $300 every 2 weeks to eat. Yeah, you're right, Aaron. The problem with salts is the nicotine content in the salt is way, way, way up there. I am like 0.1%. It's ridiculous how much I have in here. Like nothing. But Monday, I'm going to try my first live stream from here. I do not have, like I said, I don't have a graphic or anything of that nature. I am probably going to open the live shows with the American Anthem, just like I do here, because that's just what I do. A lot of free things to see in London. Yeah, I guess so, Alan King. And good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is for you, Alan. I don't know. I've never been to London. Matter of fact, I was in Germany for 2 years. Never been to Great Britain. Never been to Ireland. Scotland, Norway, none of them. Yeah, see, and I'm using 0.1 G, Aaron. And I know that's not the exact calculation, but my wife, she uses a 1.5 G, and I use a 0.1. So, yeah, salt's just out of the question. 83 miles from London. I hear you. Nope, she's in London until Monday morning. And I have no idea what they're doing. I don't really care. She'll be 21 this November. It's on her. So, I told her to be careful, have a good time, and be careful. That's all I can ask for, right? We are way past the point over here, people. Here, let me pull up the handheld right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, my focus is... Let me turn on autofocus. Boop. Configure video. Camera control. Focus, damn it. Apply. There you go. But it is, and I'm sorry. I don't think I can zoom much. I can try. Not too bad. There you go. So, oh, I hear you. I hear you. But those are topic. Those are going to be topics for Kuntry Livin. We're going to talk about those and other things. I think today I'm going to try to do some more prints on the resin printer. I fought with Octoprint yesterday, just to let y'all know. Another thing that I had done, I had went through Chris Riley's his steps to do multiple Octoprints, and I had set up a static IP on the Octoprint server. So when I was trying to get it to connect to Wi-Fi, I couldn't get it to work. It was working great off of the hardwire. Could not get it to work off of Wi-Fi, and I was like, what the are you doing? That took me a while. The Octoprint did not win. I got it working. It is wireless now to my Prusa. The Raspberry Pi is just laying over there on the floor. You know, none of this stuff is organized. I've got the CR20S sitting over there that I could be using to print things. I need to see about hooking the multiple Octoprint. I'm going to go through Chris Riley's thing here again and see about hooking up the multiple Octoprint. I don't know if anybody hooked Octoprint up to their CR20 or CR10 or Ender 3? Does Octoprint work with them? I don't know. I haven't tried. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. So, I will do the multiple Octoprint because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 printers that I need to put on Octoprint that are not wireless. I don't know if it will work with the Monoprice Mini Delta or not. But you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and see. That may be something that's, you know, cool. I'm glad. Thank y'all for that. Appreciate it. Maybe something that's worth a video. I don't know. If it's just plug and play, then it ain't worth a video. You know? But the Tevo's back in business for now. My MMU2 upgrade still has not shipped. I don't know what's taking so long. I'm seeing quite a few videos on the 3S's and stuff of that nature. What's up, Trolling for Dollars? I watched a video yesterday about a guy doing minis on FDM. And he's doing the miniature figures, you know, the detail like this, you know. And he said that you have to print it like 20 millimeters per second with 100% infill, but you can't just say 100% infill. You have to do like outer layers 9,000 or something. What have you missed? You need to go back and watch. It was a good one. Morning, John. Morning, Tristan. But you need to go back and watch. We actually fixed the Tevo. We did all kind of crap already. But it was really interesting, his video. Go feed the cows, Michael Fox. Get out in the cold and go to work. It's actually supposed to be cold here this week. I think it's supposed to hit like 50s. It's going good, Maker's Dimension. Welcome to the Kuntry Klub, my friend. How are you? But the detail he's getting was fantastic now. It worked really great. But can you imagine, because he's doing 0.05 layer heights at 20 millimeters per second, and the models are, you know, anywhere from this size and down. But this took, on the resin printer, this took about 5.5 hours. Okay, 6 hours. And this is at 0.05. And that's 13 seconds per layer. What's up, Robbie Mack? Yeah, the snow in my yard is killing me, man. Oh, wait, no, that's just rain. We don't get snow. If we do, everybody takes off of school for 4 days. But the detail he was getting was great, but he's like, yeah, 6-hour print goes to 12 hours, and I was thinking about it. There's no friggin' way. I mean, this miniature right here took 6 hours at 13 seconds per layer. If you're doing 20 millimeters per second, that 6-hour print, if you go from 60 to there, I mean, you're tripling your time right there. So that's 18 hours. And then at a 0.05 layer height, good God. And don't get me wrong, I understand if you want great prints, sometimes you have to wait. And you have to wait a while. But damn. What am I printing? I am printing a big flat disc. That is a turntable topper. Yeah, Trucker, I get that. And resin is best for miniatures, but now I will admit the quality he was getting was pretty damn close. Now the detail, like the here, let me show you. The stuff that he wasn't getting. I can't turn them on both at the same damn time. Hold on. The stuff that he wasn't getting. See the let me turn it. See the scaling in the neck right there? Stuff like that he wasn't getting. That little detail on the front right there he wasn't getting. You know, he might miss out on some of the intricacies of this because this thing is textured everywhere. You know, and he'd have missed some of those. But for what he was getting, it was fantastic. It really was. Really? I mean, what do they do differently, D, that allows you to do 130 millimeters per second on an i3 clone? What have they done in Path.io? Because it's not Pathio, because the I and the O are capitalized. That's correct, Tim Frank. I could print, well, actually, I could have printed 2 of these because they would only 2 of them fit side by side. Because it's almost 7 centimeters that way, and I've only got a 70 millimeter build plate. And it is right at the edges on both sides. But I could fit 2 of these side by side because I have 120 millimeters this way. But you're right. 2 of these would have taken the exact same amount of time. So that's the cool thing. That is the coolest thing. So I'm definitely, if I can get a bigger resin printer, I can see where it would be my go-to printer. Because this right here, the resin that this took, okay, I could print out of 1 bottle of resin, I could probably print, let's see, 50 of these. Is that right? I think so. I think it's 50. Yeah. 50? Maybe. Close. 40. 40 of these. Cleanup is not that bad once you get your system down. Mine is, and I need to do that video. I said I was going to do it. Mine's actually, I've got my setup down to where it's really, really good. It takes a bit of alcohol, and you have to have a couple of, Frozen Transform. I haven't even seen that, Maker's Dimension. What is that? Well, here's the thing. Yes and no. I think it's the Form 2. Is it the Form 2? No. The Wanhao Duplicator 8. X8, whatever that is. Yeah, the 8. The number 8. $13.3" That's all they say. With the default 13.3 inch panel. For $11.99. Oh, they don't even have it. It's no longer available. I can't even get in on that. The only one I can get in is $13.49, and it's a standard setup. So. Yeah, I can't afford that right now. So, I ain't getting in on that Kickstarter yet. The Shuffle XL. I hadn't seen that. Oh, that's available already. For $12.99 from Filament 1 even. $12.90 on eBay. Come on. That's an 8-inch. 8-inch is fine. I don't need really 13 inches is pretty friggin' big, dude. That's like a 300 millimeter build plate. But this is your normal 200 by 200 with the 8-inch for $12.99, which is not bad. There's no reviews on it. Like I said, for $12.99, that's really not a bad friggin' price. As long as it's good. And this is not Wi-Fi, is it? This is network, but it's not Wi-Fi. Let's see if it's got the back. It doesn't say Wi-Fi, so I'm assuming that it's not. It's got an Ethernet cable with it. Huh. That's the thing. Raspberry Pi though can use a dongle, really? So you can put it on Octopi? Yeah, you can print the whole statue at once. You can do everything. Oh, wow. That's cool, Tim Frank. That is. If you just use it 5.5 like that, that is awesome. That is. Sweet, Robbie Mac. Oh, you can't have duplicates. I got you. Well, that's fine, though. Normally, I'm not doing that. I mean, if you use... I would use both screens at once in as one image. You know, I mean, that if that worked that way, that would be cool. So, we'll see. I mean, the one that Creality is sending is the same size as the Form 2. Anyway, one of them's it's 190 by 120 by 230 at the LD003. Is that right? Maybe 130. I can't remember. Let me look it up. LD-003. And I'm talking to them about, I'm trying to get one here. I really am. I'm trying to get one to my house. Don't know yet. I've enjoyed this one. Now, I will tell you that the wobble, it is 192 by 120 by 230. So, that's a pretty damn big build plate. It's it's as long as this one is wide. So I'm wondering if they did the same thing. If they've got the 5.5 inch panels side by side, which that wouldn't make any sense. They'd have to have 3 of them, which I guess they could do. No, because 70 times 3 would be 210. So you'd have a 210 by 120. Huh. They may just cut it off like that. I don't know. Yeah, I'd much rather have one big screen instead of two screens. The one I was looking at last night, well, this one is 26 by 1600, I think. 2600 by 1600K. Whatever pixels that is. I forget. It's like 2.7K. Which most of these are 2K. It doesn't say there. They talk about the sheet metal fuselage. About where you should use this. That's not sticking. Why are you not sticking to the plastic? It's sticking there. Push it down just a little bit. Sorry. It didn't look like these were being squished enough, and they weren't. So, anyway, I'll move them down just a touch. There we go. That'll work. Anyway. Yeah, I'd rather have the oh, I got you, the Wanhao duplicator. But, anywho, all right, let me get off of here. Right now, the Kuntry Klub is rocking. So it is working like it should. Go to job status. Oh, yeah. So as long as this plate finishes, I don't care. I just want it to friggin' finish. Because I need this plate. My little piece of cardboard works, but a round surface would be much better. And I think today I am going to mount my light on the ceiling and have it pointing down at the models instead of from the side. Oh yeah, it is now, David. You missed the first whole part of the thing where I burnt myself and soldered wires. The thermistor had broken. Yeah. Yeah, Hardman, just send me one of those, man. You know, they got them on Amazon.us. Shipping won't be near as bad. Go ahead and pay for you a Prime account over here. Put my address in, and just anything you order on the US Amazon, just send it to my house. It'll be good. I have not seen the 3D printed veggie steak. Probably don't plan on watching it either. But that's the issue, David Olson, and good morning. How are you? I know it's awful early over there. What, 7 o'clock? It is. Almost 7 o'clock. We got 9 minutes here left, and I'll be getting off of here. All right. Make it a 65-inch curved OLED. Curved OLED. If you win the lotto, you'll be able to afford that 65-inch OLED curved. Would be good. 65-inch. I have 65-inch TV in my living room. And, yeah. I'm not going to replace it with a smaller TV. But, anywho. So, we got like 5 minutes. And we're going to get off of here. Now he's getting picky. That's right, Aaron Seeger. Now I'm getting picky. You are correct. Let's see. That smoothed that right on out. That's perfect. And this will help out with the resin drying. And once I get the light mounted above and I can do the 40 billion $40 billion. Hey trucker, that won't work. That won't work. The right? I hear you, Hardman. You are right. You are correct, my friend. On the Tevo, it's 24 volts on the Tevo. Oh yeah. Yeah, I actually ordered another thermistor too, so if this one decides to crap out again, which it probably won't, I'll be good to go from now on until doomsday. So, but I'll have a thermistor waiting in the wings. Are you talking about you want me to export my settings for the Duet firmware? Or yeah, you gotta want those. Or the Slick 3R Prusa Edition settings. Because they're working good on the Tevo. They really are. This is only printing at 80 millimeters a second. It's really not printing that fast right now. But we got some good stuff done. My Tevo's back working. I'm happy. The flags are working for the flags I printed. These little things right here are working for the optical sensors. I hear you, Hardman. I hear you, buddy. What's today? Saturday? Yeah, I need to go buy a ticket. I need to do that. I'll go buy a lottery ticket. I'm going to tell y'all what. You talking about some content? You're on Twitter, ain't you, Tristan? Let's go to config G. What's your Twitter handle? Yeah, I got it. Corkin. I don't know what Corkin is. You're not on Twitter? Son of a biscuit. You're on Gmail? You got email? Send me an email. I'll respond. I'll just paste it in email. Kuntry3D@gmail.com. Yeah, and I'll just paste it in. I already copied it. What's up, Nappin? All right, 3D printing trucker. You need my Duet files from the system, from the whole damn thing. Go to settings, general. How do you back these suckers up? Tools. Nope. Machine properties. Nope. System editor. Nope. There's got to be a way to back all these up to just download the entire thing. It's got upload files. No, Aaron Seeger. I would buy me a new trailer home to live in. I would live right here where I'm at. I would probably build a better man cave. And we would work on friggin' projects until we got them done. That's it. In the top left, right click and download. Under system editor. Nope. Ah, I got it. I found it. Lee Johnson, if you use the rep wrap configurator, it's really not that hard to get them figured out, my friend. I'd never done it either. Never seen them. Thank you, Nappin, by the way. The contents of my... So you just want an SD card copy. Yeah, hit me on Twitter, Trucker, and I'll try to send you this zip file I just created. I could recreate... I could, Tim Frank. You are absolutely right. The Kuntry Livin channel would take the hell off. Because we would be Kuntry Livin for show. Yeah, if you use that rep wrap configurator from start to end, using your printer, what you built as the settings, and then it's just tweaking a few numbers, dude, and it will work right out of the box. No, Hardman, it's fun enough in real life. What the crap is that? Now it's just... What was that? What was that? There was no reason for that. None whatsoever. It failed. Print failed. This is what I ran into yesterday. And you saw that. It's going in a circle and then all of a sudden, and it was done. But with that failure, it's time to get off of here. Guys, I appreciate y'all being here. Tristan, send me an email and I'll paste that config in there for you. And 3D Printing Trucker is going to be online. Yeah, belt slipping, but it was because the nozzle jammed into the bed. I mean, really, it jammed into the damn bed. I'm going to run the G29 once we get off of here. I'm going to run it. But yeah, I mean, the print is together well. So it's nice and tough. It's ready to go. I don't know, Nappin. That's what I got to look at. But y'all have a great day. It's time for me to get the hell out of here. So that's what we're going to do. We will see you tomorrow on Fun in the Country Basement. Remember, go to funcountrybasement.com and it'll take you to where you need to be. We'll see you then. Y'all have a great day.